Assalamu alaikum rahmatullaahi barakatuh, ladies. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are well and good. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Fatima G. Today, SubhanaAllaah, we're going on a hike. And it's so far. I've been driving for over an hour now, but we're nearly there, Alhamdulilaah. We're going to a place called Knepp's Wildlife Safari. I've never been there, but I think it sounds amazing, and the sister set it up, so we're just making our way now. We're so excited because we haven't been on a hike for such a long time, and this is our first hike of the year, so I'm really excited. Inshallah, I'm going to try to capture as many scenery as possible, as many things as we can, because obviously when we're in nature, we try to focus in being in nature, not focus on technology as such. But I really want to document it for you guys, to kind of show you guys what we do when we're out in nature. I'm driving on the motorway right now, subhanAllaah, so I need to keep an eye on the way. But Alhamdulillah, anyway, the kids are excited because they're going to see their friends. They haven't seen their friends for quite a long time. So it's quite exciting for them and myself because I haven't seen the sisters for a long time as well. So join us today, and I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. So when we're gearing up to go on a hike, what I like to do is give the children a really big breakfast. They particularly love like pastries, you know, so I always love to give that to them. And the reason why I give them big breakfast is because on a hike, I don't like any child telling me, Mommy, I'm hungry, Mommy, I'm hungry. So it's always nice that they're really full and they never have to ask me for anything during our walk. They don't ask me for anything, which I really love. So I always make sure that we have lots of fruits, lots of vegetables. And on this particular day, I had dates. The kids love dates, you know, mashallah. Our go-to lunch is tuna, sweet corn. My son don't really like tuna, sweet corn, so I always make sure that I make his own extra. So I don't stress myself, so I just make him bread and butter and he's good to go. So here it is. I pack it all in this lunch box all the time. And on this day, alhamdulillah, I had some brownies which the children had the night before. I always make sure that I make tea. Tea is a must when we're going on a hike, and I have these amazing bottles that I always use. Okay, now look, this is a ginormous storage box. This is actually the cornflakes storage box. To me, it makes sense to just make all the tea in one box rather than individual cups. So I make the whole tea, everything that we're going to be taking for that day. I mix it all up and then I pour it into our cute little bottles, and the children love it. I love it. And when we're out there, we're nice and warm when it's time for lunch. I always obviously make sure that I have water. So I pack heavy, but it's always worth it, alhamdulillah, because with 3 children, when you're out in nature, you have to make sure you have everything that you need, because I want the walk to be enjoyable. I want the kids to have fun. I want to have fun. And I don't want the kids to be, you know, always telling me, Mommy, I need this, I need that. I always make sure I have exactly what I need, because my children, Allaahuma Barrik, they eat quite well. So here is where I always pack the things that we need, alhamdulillah. This is actually my son's bag. Also, I always make sure that we take food for like the animals, like especially the birds, the squirrels, the pigeons and everything. The kids really love that. Here is actually food that's expired, and yeah, the birds will still eat it, you know, and they love it.
قسما بالله رب العالمين وارتضينا غير دين الله دين فهو دين الحق دين الأنبياء إنه الإسلام نور وضياء.
Alhamdulillah, we're here now. I can't see them. I can't see anybody, but I think they should just send me their location. But this doesn't look like it, isn't it? This just looks like an estate. Okay, I'll just give her a call and then ask her to send me her location. All right. Alhamdulillah, we made it safely. It was so lovely to see our friends. The kids are always dressed properly when we're out there, especially when it's cold, windy, wet. So all the kids, alhamdulillah, were just ready for this walk. We decided to take the yellow trail today, and we did not know what to expect. This was just the beginning of the walk, and it was so muddy. And this was just the beginning. It got worse in the end, but alhamdulillah, even got better. You know, the kids were already excited because my children, because they're always outside in nature, they saw the mud and literally got excited. My daughter, my older daughter, she was already getting so excited to start jumping into the mud. I'm like, listen, we just started this walk. Don't start. We don't want no accident right now. Just take your time. We're gonna get there in the end. My little sister, unfortunately, she didn't have the correct footwear, so she didn't have a lot of fun. The very beginning, we thought, okay, we can manage this mud, but when it got worse, she did not like it. She was not happy at all. But alhamdulillah, in the end, you know, it was okay. Alhamdulillah. So here I am, just walking away from the camera. I'm really trying to get used to doing these vlogs because we go out so often. So I'm trying to get used to, you know, filming and whoa. We literally just started the walk and it's so muddy. SubhanaAllaah. I should have worn my willies. You're right. Yeah. I didn't know it was going to be this muddy. But alhamdulillah. Yeah, you're all ready for your walk today, isn't it? Yeah, you excited? Yeah, let's see what you're wearing. What are you wearing today for your hike?
I'm wearing my gold.
Oh, you're all ready for the hike. Allahumma Barrik. At this point, we're just walking, enjoying the weather, even though it was quite cold. But I didn't have my jacket here because I was actually wearing something underneath. The kids love puddles. So when you see a puddle, you jump into a puddle. You don't walk past a puddle. Never, especially when you're in nature. My sister was not happy because, subhanAllah, her shoes at this point started getting wet and her socks was getting wet, so she was not happy. Some more puddles, alhamdulillah. And of course, the kids all jumped in. I was a bit worried at this stage because I wasn't sure how deep it was, so I didn't want the kids to go all the way. That's too much. You guys, you don't know how deep that is. No, we've never been here before. This is our first time. No, this is our first time. You okay? Yeah, I'm trying to wash it. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Come. Let's go. It's all right, Zazie. Yours is all clean, mashallah. Rashida, you're right. Did water get in your shoes? Oh, it's okay. Manage. I'll get you wellies. Inshallah. Subhanallah. So now we really got to the very difficult part of the walk. The mud was thick. Everybody was kind of confused. Where do we go? Where do we go? How deep is this mud? How thick is this mud? So my sister at this point, I was so worried about her. She was not having fun. All her shoes was all wet. She was covered in mud. So I said to her, why don't you go through the woods? Maybe it's much better there. But in the woods, it's even worse there, subhanAllah. But you know what? It was an adventure. We had so much fun. And it was like challenge, like you had to use your brain, you had to use your senses, you had to use all your emotions basically just to kind of like escape. It was like
Even though it was so muddy, the kids were still laughing, still trying to escape it. But as you can see here, everybody was just trying to go to the other side. So the other side, alhamdulillah, when we got there, it got so much more better, alhamdulillah. But then guess what? It got worse again. But this was very great because memories were created. The kids were excited. Everyone looked up to, we looked forward to get to the end. There was no turning back. We had to just go forward and go to the end of the trail. And this was really, really great, mashallah. You know what? At this point, you would think the kids would just want to run away from this mud, but they delve in. They had so much fun. They wanted to just get inside the mud and just swim. Like, it's stuff like this. That's what makes me so excited to go to nature, because a lot of children, they're just so used to just being indoors and they don't explore like this. So when my children go out, as long as they're safe, I never, ever, ever worry. So this was really fun. After every difficulty indeed comes ease. The kids found a puddle that they had so much fun in.
SubhanaAllaah, that was so muddy. That's literally the muddiest walk we've ever done. But alhamdulillah, it was so fun. The kids really, really liked it. They enjoyed it. Really, they did. They had fun. It's just my sister. My sister, obviously, is not wearing the right footwear. I didn't expect this walk to be this muddy. But alhamdulillah, at least the other kids are enjoying it. But inshallah, next time, we're going to definitely come prepared, inshallah. Come on, Zahira, catch on.
Alhamdulillah, the children found this amazing lookout. It was so beautiful up there. Just the view was just spectacular. We could see miles and miles away. My daughter, Allaahuma Barrik, she loves to climb trees, and I just let her. Alhamdulillah, we've never ever had an accident. Alhamdulillah. So I just had to stay up here a little bit and just enjoy the view. It was just so beautiful. I could have stayed up here the whole day. I love just looking miles and miles and miles and miles away when we're in nature. And this was just perfect. This lookout was just beautiful. I was just admiring every single thing. And that's what I like to do when we're in nature. Just admire the beauty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the beautiful things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. Alhamdulillah, Allah Akbar.
Salah time. Make sure you pray your salah no matter where you are. When I'm out in the wild, most times I'll usually look for a tree where I can just use it as a sutra. So just gonna pray. I am definitely not gonna step on the mat because I'm so muddy, guys. I'm so dirty. I had to carry Zahira down the steps, and look at me now. But that's all right. That's what nature is about. You don't come out in nature to, be clean. You want to go back home as muddy as possible. But anyways, bismillah, let me pray.
There is Humaira, my oldest. She's doing what's called whittling. We do that in forest school. So she decided to get a stick and another stick. Usually we use like a knife or a potato peeler, but she was using a stick and it works perfectly fine. My children were so dirty, and this makes me happy. We don't go to the forest to be clean. We go to the forest to just explore and just enjoy, nature. So now we are having a quick snack because everyone was praying. So I just thought, you know what, let's just have a quick snack, quick break. We're nearly at the end of the walk anyway, so the kids were really excited to just have a quick snack. Sisters, at this point, my 2-year-old was tired and she just wanted to go home. So I was just telling her how amazing she's done. She was so sweet. She was like, okay, mommy, we're going to get there soon, right? And I'm like, yeah. So She was just so patient, and she walked for about 2 hours. I didn't carry her once, subhanAllaah. SubhanAllaah, sisters, at this point, my sister had given up. Look at her, just diving into the mud, SubhanAllaah. I felt so bad for her, but I genuinely didn't know that the walk was going to be so muddy. And the sister who arranged it didn't know as well. She had totally forgot that this hike was really, really muddy. But all in all, Alhamdulillah, she was all right, I guess. You know, she had to just continue walking because there was no turning back. And Alhamdulillah, I'm happy that she came with us, you know. And my baby, Allaahuma Barrik, she walked it through all by herself. I did not hold her. I mean, I held her. I held her, obviously, but I didn't carry her. It was at the very, very end that she was like, Mommy, please carry me. But then I said, you can do it. You can do it. Alhamdulillah, we're approaching the end of the walk now. So this is the last stage of the muddiest walk ever. And the kids continue to have fun. My daughter was running through the mud. Alhamdulillah, she didn't fall, but they had such a lovely time. My goal is, when we're out in nature, is to always make sure the children have fun, great memories are created, and no one hurts anybody, you know, in a sense that basically no one gets hurt. I know, guys, you haven't seen my son. Literally, when we're out, he just goes. He just explores with his friends, which is what I like, because when we're together, it's always us. So he's not around a lot of men. He's not around a lot of boys. So when he's with the boys, I'm happy. So this was supposed to be like a safari walk. We didn't get to see that many animals at all. It was at the very end that we saw some wild pigs. I think it was very, very cold for the animals. So maybe they were like in their shelter or something like that. Alhamdulillah, at the very end of the walk, the kids found this water where everybody cleaned their boots. At the end of each walk, I get the kids to take off their onesies, to take off their jackets, and yeah, we don't get into the car like this. Alhamdulillah. So after the walk, the children had a quick lunch, and then it was time for Asr. So we prayed Asr, and then we left. It was such a lovely walk, and I'm so thankful to Rashida for filming for me today, because I would not have been able to film, you know, these amazing scenery of me driving, because I do not use my phone while I'm driving. I just refuse to do it. No matter how beautiful the scenery is, I refuse to use my phone. But anyways, Alhamdulillah, it was a lovely, lovely day.
Asalamu alaikum, sisters. I really hope you guys have enjoyed that. We have never been on a hike like that before, where it's so muddy. We have not. But it was really fun. I personally really enjoyed myself, and the kids as well. They really had a great time. But it was just like, oh, it's too muddy, it's too muddy. And Zahira, Allaahuma Barrik, Zahira is only 2. And she walked throughout, and the walk was about 2 hours. Well, alhamdulillah, we wasn't walking too fast, but still. But at the very end, she was like, Mommy, can you carry me? Can you carry me? I'm like, no, Zahira, we're nearly there. And Allaahuma Barrik, she did it. She did it. So most times when we go for hikes like this, I don't bring my carrier with me, because she has a carrier that I usually bring. But today I just thought it will be okay, because there'll be other children there and everything. And it was good. It was really good. Rashida didn't have a great time though. My sister Rashida didn't, because she wasn't wearing the correct footwear. So she was really cold as well. Like, water went in her shoes. Her socks were drenched. And yeah, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect the walk to be this muddy. I knew it was going to be obviously muddy because it was raining last night, but I didn't think it was going to be this muddy. But it was fun. We had so much fun. I didn't even bring extra shoes, subhanAllaah. So I'm literally driving with my muddy boots. But alhamdulillah khair. Anyway, I could just wash the car. We love doing this. We even drove past Box Hill. Like, subhanAllaah, the drive there was really long. If we're driving past Box Hill, that means it was really long, you know. But it was so worth it. Like traveling all the way there, it was really worth it. It's called Knepp Safari, Knepp Wildlife Safari. Yeah, it was really nice. Inshallah, we're definitely going to be going back there. What's it called? Yeah, Knepp Wildlife Safari. Inshallah, we're going to be going back there, but preferably in the summer, inshallah ta'ala. When we go home now, I'm just going to freshen up the kids. Everyone's going to have a shower. I'm going to wash the boots. You know what I'm going to do? Usually what I do, I just wash the mud off and then put it in the washing machine. And alhamdulillah, it does a really, really good job. And yeah, and then obviously now it's dinner time anyway. It's like 5 o'clock now. By the time we get home, we'll be like 5 p.m. So I'm going to get dinner ready and the kids are going to have dinner. And shortly after that, we're going to sleep because I'm so tired. That was a really, really hard walk. You know, it was really, really hard. But alhamdulillah, anyway. Alhamdulillah. I think we're going to do that again, definitely. But we're going to have the correct footwear because even me, I would have preferred to have my my wellies, easy, light work with my wellies on. But because I had the boots, my boots are filthy, subhanallah. And my socks got wet a little bit, but alhamdulillah, it's not as bad. It's manageable. Naam, sisters, if you guys are just starting out to be outside in nature, obviously don't do the type of walk that I did today because you're probably going to end up disliking nature walks because this one is like advanced level because we've done it so many times and we love it. So it's like kind of easy. And Rashida, because it was her first time doing a walk like this, of course it wasn't enjoyable, especially when you don't have the right footwear. But if you want to be outside in 2024, start local. Start with your local parks, you know, go to your local nature reserve that's not so muddy like this one, and slowly work your way up. It's just so beautiful being outside in nature. It just cleanses your mind. It refreshes you. Like every single time I leave my house to come out, subhanallah, like I just feel like a different person. I feel really, really energized. Like right now, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, I know I'm going to have a good night's sleep, inshallah ta'ala, you know. So yeah, 2024, we're going to be outside, inshallah, in nature. But anyways, my lovely sisters, jazakallah khairan for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys being here. Please subscribe if you like the vlog. Please like, share it with your friends. I would really love them to be part of this lovely community that we're building. May Allah bless you guys for helping me grow this community. I really love the fact that you guys are here. May Allah put lots of barakah in this journey.